how y'all doing out there? This here video we're going to talk about the Predator 4000 peak watt generator, and it normally runs 3200 watts. And they don't need looking at my pretty face. Let me turn the camera to the generator, then I'll just narrate to you. Alright, anyway, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn my gasoline on because it was off. Alright, I am very pleased with this generator. This is the generator I used last fall when I was planting daffodils, and I was running a 1/2 inch drive electric drill, and this thing really did a good job. But do not get confused with it saying 26 amps. You cannot operate a device that pulls 26 amps. It pulls 13 amps per each 120 volt side, okay, or phase. So the most amperage you get out of this is 13 amps at 120 volts, which is where you get your 3200 running watts, okay? But you get 13 amps out of this side and 13 amps out of that side, so you can run quite a few items. One of the things that will help you to realize that this is separate windings in here, you're not going to get more than 26 or more than 13 amps, is when you go over here to the where it says AC 120 or 240, it still says 13 amps max. So 13 amps is all you're going to get out of this generator, but that'll do quite a bit of stuff. It's not going to operate a little stick welder or a little wire fed welder. The little welder pulls too much. But now this old feller does a good job. Right here is a ground point. If you're going to have this set up for any period of time, you can ground this thing to, you know, a ground rod or whatever, and so risk your chance of getting shocked if you're in a wet environment. Okay, a little bit about maintenance and how I take care of this and all that. Like I said, this is the same one I used last year. I'm very pleased because when I went to fire it up this past week, it fired right up. Maybe it was a second pull. But the way I take care of my equipment is when I put it up for an extended period of time, is I run it out of gas, or I shut the gas off and run the carburetor dry. So doing that, you don't have that, especially nowadays, ethanol. You don't have that 10% ethanol gas in there eating up that stuff and gumming stuff up. And, you know, all these lawnmowers and weed eaters and pressure washers and chainsaws and all that I've been working on, 99 times out of 100, the problem is a gummed up or stopped up or dirty carburetor. And one step you can go towards preventing that is make sure you don't leave any gas or gasoline in your carburetor when you're done, okay? So I turned the gas on. It's had a minute or two while I've been jabber-jawing here, letting that gas fill up the carburetor bowl. So let's give it a try. Got an on-off switch here. You turn that to on. That's also your kill switch, so when you're done, just turn it off and just shut it off. You got a choke right under here. You push it away from you, and that's choked. All right. Let's see. If that generator were under load and the engine is surging like that, that's where you can get to a problem, okay? But just letting it sit there and run out of gas unloaded is not going to hurt a thing in the world. I give this little generator 2 thumbs up for what it is. Don't expect to do more than it's designed to do. This is ideal at a throw in the back of your truck, take camping. This is great for lights. You can run a microwave off of it. You can run an electric skillet off of it. Fans, you know, your music. I mean, refrigerator. I mean, you know, you can do a lot of stuff with 13 amps. But I'm very pleased with it, and I don't think you can go wrong buying it. Now, of course, you know me, I like doing it cheap. I bought mine at one of them tent sales, this Harbor Freight, at one of them 3-day tent sales on Sunday afternoon when he's getting ready to pack up everything. That's when the manager has the freedom to go as low as he can possibly go on a price. And so that's when you want to get one, or at least get talking to the manager and tell him you want one. And maybe he'll hold one back for you. But I picked this up. It wasn't much money at all. I forget how much it was, but I'm very pleased because it's a hell of a lot cheaper than the sales price. So anyway, there you go. I hope I was able to help you. I'll stop rambling now. Y'all make sure you get you a t-shirt or some decals if you want them. And make sure you stay tuned for them drawings I have for the free t-shirts. Every time we hit 500 subscribers, it's another drawing. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.